Centering a man, including moving for him, is so dangerous for women. And we have one of our best examples. Remember this dude? Grizzly man. There was a whole movie about him. And we know very little about his girlfriend, which is intentional. It is so normalized in our culture to just be the sidecar on his adventure. Now, this never ends up well for women, but especially if the motorcycle you attach yourself to is a heroin addict who's obsessed with bears. Now, Amy was terrified of bears, but like a lot of women, she trusted her man to have good judgment and be a protector. But also, like most women, she ended up just being the provider instead. And he didn't protect her from anything. He literally put her in danger, so she got eaten by a bear. I don't know much about Timothy's childhood, but I would be willing to bet there's some trauma there because he really wanted to be famous. And he also had a long history of drug use, including overdosing on this and this. And he almost died. Apparently, the thing that sent him into that bottom was not getting Woody Harrelson's role in Cheers. That just broke him. So some military vet was like, hey, I like bears. And Timothy's like, I think I like bears too. So he decides to dedicate his life to saving bears. Literally, this dude thought that he was the hero of all bears, when really he probably only added nothing but danger to those animals' lives, because the ones that ended up eating him also had to be killed. He became famous for playing with grizzly bears and their cubs. Now, I used to live in Montana. I also used to be a wilderness guide. I have come across so many bears. You don't mess with bears. They just want to be left alone. Leave them alone. But no, he couldn't. He had to save the bear. And he wanted to prove that the opposite is true. They're not dangerous, y'all. I'm the bear whisperer. Now, he had gotten, I think, 6 violations for breaking rules. He had also broken the rule of taking tourists out with these bears. And the thing is that this guy knew he was going to die. Some argue that he wanted to die, even though he told David Letterman that bears were nothing but party animals, and convinced his very gullible girlfriend, who I would argue is extremely codependent, that she should move to Malibu to chase him and his dreams of being famous, and go spend summers in Alaska with bears, which she's terrified of. This woman was supposed to be a doctor, highly educated woman, on a path to success. And what gets in her way? A delusional man who wants her to follow him. Now, I haven't watched this movie in years, and I will go watch it if y'all really want me. But just watching his mom, this is the bear that he was camping with in Alaska. Oh, and by the way, he was able to afford to go to Alaska in the first place because his first girlfriend helped him start this organization to fund it, who's providing. And Amy, his second girlfriend, was up there working for free as the camera person. These men are not providers and protectors. They're going to get you killed. Y'all want a part 2?